The power of the Second Amendment for Black communities. There are two men I have put up, and I want you to look at their names. One was the first Black person or American that was shot at the time of Boston Tea Party. The other one goes back even farther. You need to understand who they are. But the only names you may know is Frederick Douglass, and he had 3 boxes: the ballot box, the jury box, and a cartridge box. Imagine him saying that. What in his mind would make him say that? It was so important, that Second Amendment, the right. You know what is dangerous about the Second Amendment that the Democrats don't want you to know? Is the power of a Black man or woman with a gun. The opportunity to defend oneself is the best. Jim Crow, Dred Scott. Think about those names. A Democratic terrorist is exactly what they were, to keep you down. First Black Congress. You know what happened after they got started? The KKK started. And who started them? The Democrat terrorists. Why? Because they didn't want you to have any rights. I mean, even on the floor of the Congress, they beat a man down senseless to keep you from having your rights. You need to know what's available to you and use them. We have bled for this country from the beginning. No, not the end, the beginning. We have fought. We have died. We have done everything you can possibly do. But with no guns, you got nothing. Ask the dead in Russia with no guns. Ask the dead in Germany who had no guns. Ask the dead in China that had no guns. Guns is the even field. It's not just to bear arms, it's to protect yourself from a tyrant. Who is the tyrant? Liberty. No liberty, my friends. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You must have liberty, but you can't have it if you don't have a gun. If you don't have a gun, you don't have any authority. If you don't have any authority, you have no freedom. Is that what the whole Democrat is about? Is to keep you on a plantation? Your mind so wrapped around it, you can't think past it? It's awful funny. I have a picture up here that shows the police department with the KKK. I'm not saying all policemen was a part of it, but back in the day it was. Could you even think about them protecting you? Let me ask you, who separated you during the civil rights and you couldn't eat at the lunch counter? That there was the Democratic terrorist. They want to keep you from your guns and the NRA. But let me explain something to you. It was the NRA that helped you protect your neighborhoods when the KKK ran shop through them. It wasn't the Democrats. It was the NRA. You also had Black militia who came together to protect their own. Blacks had guns and they were very proud to have the flag as well. Let me ask you, who was the police that turned the dogs against you? Democrat terrorist. Who was it that turned the fire hose against you? Democrat terrorist. Who was it that wouldn't let you go to school and blew up the buildings during the 60s for the civil rights? Democrats. When the civil rights bill came, it was the Democrats that didn't want you to have it. It was the Republicans that pushed it through. You need to know your history. No guns equal no authority, equal no republic, equal no liberty, and absolutely no freedom. It is time for you to understand your rights and pick up the Second Amendment and stand by it. It is yours. Take it.